his or her hand. I welcome you once again. All of you are advised to switch on your video. And meanwhile, the Asika is here, the co-host. If anybody wishes to speak, he or she will raise his or her hand. And Asika, not only raising hand, if he or she raise his or her hand and switch on his video, then only you will unmute them. Okay? I hope it is clear to you, Asika. Okay.
Yes.
So let's start our class. In my last class, I have given you some of the entities. Okay. So what I have taught in my last class, I have taught you that different. I have taught you that in my last class, I have taught that anything you see here, we have taken into notice that anything about which this following point we have said. Anything about which we collect data. Okay, we collect data is called entity. Okay, so this was the first point. So what is entity? Anything about which we collect data, that is called entity. Then what we have learned? Then we have next things we have learned that every entity has got attributes. Okay, every entity has got attributes. Every entity has got attributes. Okay, then next to it, what we have studied, we have studied that attributes have got their data type and set of values. Okay, they have got attributes, have got data type and set of values. Next, okay, so these three things we have learned. In order to learn, I had given some of the examples. Now I have told you that you have to collect the information about the teacher, you have to collect information about the student, you have to calculate, you have to collect information about the friends, sweets, etc. All I had given, right? So now about different types. So you see here, once again we revise it. Anything about which we collect data, this is called entity. Anything about which we collect data, this is called entity. Okay, and every entity has got attributes. Every entity has got attributes, and every attribute has got their data type. Okay, every attribute has got their data type and set of values, every attribute. So let me clarify you the first thing. Let me say that you are going to collect data about the Priyanshu, behave yourself, else uh, records are sufficient to punish you, right? I have not prohibited you from writing on the screen. It doesn't mean that you will write on the screen. You take care of yourself, right? Next, you see, first is entity. Let's have anything about which we collect data, that is called entity. So let's take an example. Let's take an example of entity. Tell me, anybody, tell me your entity. Anybody, come forward. Anybody, raise your hand and tell me your entity. Anybody, raise your hand. Tell me your entity. Shivani Adarshi, tell me your entity. Let Shivani Adarshi be unmuted. Asika.
Yes, sir.
Unmute Shivani Adarshi.
Sir, about teachers.
So in teacher, so you wish to collect data about teacher. Okay. So what data about the teacher you will collect? What data about the teacher you will collect?
The name of the teachers.
First you will collect the name of the teacher, name. Okay. Next you will collect
Gender of the teacher.
I am
Gender
writing.
of the teacher.
Chalo, I am writing gender as you are saying the same. I am writing gender. Okay, gender. Next,
The subject they taught.
subject. Okay.
Date of birth of teacher.
DOB. May I write? DOB. Next.
Mobile numbers of teachers.
Chalo, accepted. Mobile number, okay, mobile number. Next.
So salary of the teachers.
Chalo, you wish to also make inquiry about the salary, okay. So salary.
Yes, sir.
So what is the entity? The entity which Shivani wishes to collect data about. Many things about the teacher is the entity. So what is the teacher? Teacher is the entity. Now I hope you got it. Teacher is the entity, right? Now every entity has got attributes. So how many attributes you can see here? Here it is. As per the
Six.
how many attributes? One attributes, two attributes, three attributes, four attributes, five attributes, six attributes. Shivani wishes to collect data about the teacher. Somebody may ask that I don't want to collect, I don't want to inquire about the salary of the teacher. Right? Somebody may want to collect data about the salary. Somebody may not want to collect it. All it depends. Attributes, selection of attribute. Now, suppose this is the entity of Shivani. Okay, this is entity of Shivani. Now, let other be given the chance. She will also collect some else data about the teacher.
Sir, my it is
Okay,
bus.
okay. Now suppose Asika, you are collecting data about the teacher. What data you will collect? Tell me, Asika. Tell me.
Sir, name of teacher.
Or you will also collect name. Chalo, I have written name of the teacher. Next.
Sir, name of school where teacher is teaching.
Okay, school. Next.
Yes.
Next.
Sir, the subject,
Subject. Okay.
address,
Address. Okay.
mobile number,
Okay, address, then mobile. Okay, next. I think now it is clear. Now you can say it has been, this information is supposed to be collected by Asika. Okay, is your spelling correct? Right. Now
no,
Asika,
no sir.
then what it is?
Sir, double A, SHIK.
Double A. Okay, Asika. Okay. Now you can see Asika is collecting these sets of information. The attribute of Asika clearly differ with that of attribute of entity is same. What we see here, entity is same in both case. In the case of Shivani and Asika. But attributes attribute differ. Okay, attribute differ, right? Entity of both is same, but the attributes differ. So what I said, let's come to the conclusion. Here we come to conclude that entity, anything about which we wish to collect data, this is called entity. What this is called? This is called entity. जिस किसी चीज के बारे में डेटा कलेक्ट करते हैं उसको हम क्या कहते हैं? इट इज कॉल्ड एंटिटी. ठीक है, तो देखो शिवानी का एंटिटी, शिवानी और the entity of Shivani and Asika both are same, but the attribute of both the entities are different. In the one case, Shivani wishes to collect name, gender, subject, date of birth, mobile number, salary, whereas Asika wishes to collect name, school, subject, address, and mobile. So this is what I have taught you about the entity and attributes. Next topic is every attribute has got some data type. Okay, every attribute. Now, one attribute is here name. So data type of name will be character type. Okay, character type of 30. Okay, gender it is of single character. Subject it is of character size 30. Suppose I am taking date of birth, it is of date and time. Mobile number it is text. Okay, So you can see here, there are the different data types. Every attribute has got different data type. Like name has got a string data type. I'm writing, see, I'm writing character and I am writing string. Character, character, it is like this. And if I write like this, character, this is also character. But if I write character more than one, it becomes string. Okay, it becomes string. What does it become? It becomes string. So what is difference between character and what is difference between a string? A character, the group of character, it is called a string. The group of character, it is called string. So see here, now suppose I am writing A, B, C, D. We have written this is character, 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 this is character. Okay, but if I am writing like this, A S H I K A. Now what is this? These are the group of characters. These are the group of characters. Okay, these are the group of character, and it is called a string. A string. Okay, it is called a string. I hope it is clear. I hope it is clear. So different types of data types, different type of data type, which we have just now seen, that is string. Okay, string. It is also called as, it is also called as text. It is also called as text. Now it may contain what it may contain? It may contain alphanumeric, alphanumeric, alphanumeric along with a special character, along with a special along with a special character, along with a special character. It may contain alphanumeric along with a special character. Then up, this is the first data type. Then we have integer data type. Okay, integer. It contain integer value. Okay, what it contain? Integer value, right? So string, integer. Next data type, that is date and time. So it contain data in the form of date and time. It contain data in the form of date and time. Right. So third, it is date and time. Next we have, that is yes no data type. Yes no. Yes no data type. It is called Boolean data type. It is called Boolean data type. Boolean which contain two value, which may contain only two value, not more than two value. The date can have many values. The date can have many value. Integer can have many value, but the Boolean can have only two value. Either it may be yes or no, true or false, 0 or 1. Okay, it may contain only two value. I hope it is clear. So we have seen string data type, integer data type, date and time data type, yes no data type. Other type of data type is hyperlink. Hyperlink. It contain addresses, email addresses, email address, email address, web link. Okay, this is hyperlink, right? Then we have, oh, these are the primitive data type. You must know about this, right? And more data type, you will get it in your book and you will revise it. And if you will not be able to understand, I will tell you. So these are the first primitive data type. You must know it. You must know it, right? Okay. So this is, I hope it is clear to you all. I hope it is clear.
Yes, sir.
Any problem? Keep your videos on, everybody. Asika, Shivani, all keep your videos on. Let me Unmute you one by one. Let me unmute you one by one. Okay. So my question start with Asika. Tell me any data type. Tell me any attribute with date data type. With date data type. Question passes to Shivani. Unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Tell me any attributes with date data type. Question passes to Vaishnavi. Question passes to Vaishnavi. Any attributes? Question passes to Gunja. Gunja.
Sir, date of birth.
Yes, date of birth. Okay. Now, okay. Sojal, can you tell me any data type? Any attribute with date data type? Sojal, unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Tell me
Yes,
any.
sir.
Tell me. I hope you have got the question. कोई भी एक एट्रीब्यूट बोलो जो डेटा टाइप का हो, हिंदी में मातृभाषा में समझा दिया, ठीक है? I have told you. Okay, now can you answer more, Shivani?
Sir, establishment of school.
Okay, Barsha, who is Barsha? Unmute yourself.
Date of admission.
Date of
Admission.
Date of admission. Okay, I got it. Date of admission is absolutely correct. And any other?
The date of date.
Date of date. Sakshi, unmute yourself. Sakshi, unmute yourself. Start your video. मेरा ही आवाज आ रही है. Sakshi,
Yes, sir.
can you tell me any data? Can you tell me any attributes with the data types? नहीं, चलो तुम बोलो और कुछ बताओ. वैष्णवी, अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ. हर्ष सिन्हा.
Yes, sir.
Expiry date, date of registration, date of birth, marriage date, death date. I hope you have understood. Wherever you get the date, that is, it may contain date data type. Next, now tell me yes, no data type. My question is straightforward. Tell me some of the attribute which may contain yes, no data type या Boolean data type. Boolean data type. Harsh Sinha.
Yes, sir.
Tell me. Yes, no. My question is yes, no data type. या true false data type. This is Boolean data type. चलो जल्दी बताओ. I am creating the 2 rooms. Okay. Now you are in the room. You can discuss. Tell me. Tell me data type. Tell me attributes having Boolean data type. If you have understood, you will let me know one by one. I have given you a teamwork. This teamwork will conclude within 48 seconds. Okay. Now, can you answer? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Raise your hands. Anybody? Sakshi, unmute. Sakshi, unmute. Tell me.
Yes, sir.
Tell me. Yes, no data type. Handicap. Now, suppose I ask handicap. So what will be your answer? True or false? In your case, what you will say? What you will say in your case? Tell me. Handicap. Suppose I have told handicap. What will you say in your case? अरे या तो सही बोलो हाँ या ना, ये तो होगा जवाब ना, हाँ या ना, ठीक है, हाँ या ना. अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ साक्षी फर्स्ट. ओके, तो चलो दिस इज, तो समझ में आ गया. यस नो डेटा टाइप, ये तुम्हारा क्वेश्चन हो जाएगा. दिस विल बी योर क्वेश्चन, you will collect. Okay, now I hope I have taught you about this. I have also taught the keys. Have I taught keys of database? Have I taught keys of database? Keys of database पढ़ाया है. चलो, attribute समझ में आ गया. Next, these attributes are also, these attributes, these are, above are the data type. Okay, above are the data type of attributes. Okay, attributes, ये attributes का data type हो सकता है. ठीक है, अब उसके बाद attributes can be attributes, the attribute can of different types. Okay, so attributes have characteristic, attributes, या फिर इसको ऐसे करो, प्राइमरी की वाला पैराग्राफ पढ़ाए होंगे ना, प्राइमरी की attributes which define the record uniquely and cannot store null values. Null values are called primary key. I have taught you in your offline class also. Okay, I have taught you in offline class also, right? This is about the primary key. Next to it, I have taught you about candidate key. Examples you will write. I will give you the homework, you will write the example. Okay, then I have taught you about alternate key. Alternate key, right? The attribute, all that other attributes, the attributes other than primary key in a relation is called alternate key. Right, this is the second. I hope you got it. Next, third, I have taught you about the candidate keys. Third, I have taught you about candidate key. The attributes which possess the characteristic of becoming primary key, but is not primary key. What is not primary key is called alternate key. Alternate key, right? This you must note it. Then next to it, that is foreign key. Next to it, that is foreign key. Foreign key attributes whose values are derived from the primary key of other other table is called foreign key. It is called foreign key. You must take it down. ये तुम्हारे दिमाग में होना चाहिए इतना, ठीक है? Now my question is, let's understand all this one by one. ठीक है? Let's understand. String type we have taught you. Integer we have taught. Date and time I have taught. Yes, no I have taught. Hyperlink I have taught. These are the above all are the now primary key. Let's see the example. I am going to give you an example. Okay. Now I am going to give you example. Consider a table. Okay. Consider a table named teacher. What Shivani told me, teacher. Consider a case of teacher. So teacher ID, TID I am writing, TID. Then apart from TID, teacher, TID is here. Okay. Then T name. Okay. Then T gender. What Shivani told, the same I am writing only. Then T subject. T subject. Okay. T subject. Then T mobile. Okay. Next. Let me arrange all it. T name. Then gender. Let me arrange. Then she told about the mobile. I have kept mobile, and she has also told that salary. She has also told about salary. Okay. So now you can see this is table. So TID I am writing 101. 101. Now name A Sinha. Okay. Now this is, you see here, gender, M. Next, after subject, my subject is computer. Computer. Some of you say computer. It is not computer. Computer. Mobile number 9304570606. Now it is not hidden. Salary 50,000. Right. So you can see. Now come to the topic. Once again, be back. Who will please raise your hand? Who wishes to answer? What is the name of the entity? Raise your hand. Raise your hands. Who will say what is the name of the entity? Anybody? Please start your video. Asika, tell me what is the name of the entity?
Sir, my entity.
What is the name of entity? In this case,
Teacher.
teacher is entity. Very good. Next, Shivani, unmute yourself. Unmute yourself and equally you will start to keep your videos on also. Right. Next, Shivani, unmute yourself. Apart from raising hand, you keep your videos on also. Okay. Now,
Yes, sir.
what is the name the entities? Name the attributes of the entity teacher.
Sir, teacher's ID, teacher's gender,
Okay.
teacher's mobile name.
Done. Next, Kinjal, unmute yourself. Kinjal, who is Varsha? Unmute yourself. Next, anybody else? Who is Varsha?
Yes, sir.
Please. Okay. Now, what is the data type of entity TID?
Sir, फिर से.
You see this question, it is on the screen. What is the data type of TID? इसका डेटा टाइप क्या है? ये हमारा एक एंटिटी है, देखो यहाँ TID, इसका डेटा टाइप क्या है बताओ?
Sir, number.
Very good. What is data type of attribute T mobile number?
Sir, इसका भी number ही.
नहीं, देखो नंबर का एक लिमिटेशन होता है, अगर 10 डिजिट चले गए ना तो वो टेक्स्ट हो जाएगा, याद रहेगा?
Yes, sir.
अच्छा, एक इंटेलिजेंट ब्रेन देते हैं, ठीक है? इफ यू फॉरगेट द डेटा टाइप, इफ यू आर नॉट अंडरस्टैंडिंग द डेटा टाइप, मान लो ये क्वेश्चन दिया हुआ है एंड द सेम टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चन वी आर आस्किंग, तो टेक्स्ट डेटा टाइप तो किसी का भी हो सकता है, ठीक है? टेक्स्ट डेटा टाइप किसी का भी हो सकता है. आई होप यू हैव अंडरस्टूड इट. तो टेक्स्ट
Yes,
डेटा
sir.
टाइप तो किसी का भी हो सकता है. माय नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन गोज टू यू. Next question goes to you. Okay, if you can answer, which of these attributes can be made as primary key?
Sir, primary key, teacher ID.
Teacher ID को primary key बनाएगी वर्षा, ठीक है? Okay, you will make this primary key. मेरा सवाल है कि हम इसको क्यों नहीं बनाए? इसको हम क्यों बनाए पहले ये बताओ. Why you will make this as a primary key? Anybody else who wishes to answer? He or she may raise his or her hand. Why you have made teacher ID as a primary key? Aditya Raj, unmute yourself, start your video.
Sir, because it is unique and only you have this teacher ID. No one else has this.
It is unique. What you are saying that it is unique. Okay, very good, pretty well. So mobile number is also unique. Mobile
Sir,
number
it is candidate key. Mobile number is candidate.
So that is also, it can be used sometime if required. Okay, very good answer. Thank you. Thank you. So I hope you have understood it. This is enough to say that now this is primary key. If this is primary key, this will be the candidate key. This will be the candidate key. But if, now suppose, if it is primary key, then it will be the candidate key. It will be candidate key. Okay, it will be candidate key. I hope you got it. Any problem? Now with this, I hope it is clear. So this was the theoretical part we have done. And next we will do the practical part. We will touch the practical part. Okay. I hope it is clear. I hope it is clear. Okay. So now we will learn how to create the table. Okay, in the Open Office database. Okay, we will learn how to create the table. So in next class we will do it. I am again having my class from the 12:30. It is 12:24. I will have to wind up the session. Okay, till then, take care. Goodbye.